Hello and welcome to another Ninjabill Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series number 53, Mixmaster, or Constructicon Mixmaster as they call him on that there box. And speaking of that there box, before we take a look at him, we will take a look at that and those instructions, so I will get rid of him. And here are the instructions it comes with. It's just a fold out set of instructions. We are all familiar with them, so not going to really pause too much on that. There you go. So where he is in placement. This is the only second one of these movie Constructicons I have. Pretty cool. My brother got this to me for my birthday, so much appreciated. Love you, bro. Anyway, take a look at that packaging. I will raise my camera up. Whoop, there we go. A little bit too high. And here it is. It is the Studio Series packaging. You have him there on the front. Number 53, Transformers. Right there, Revenge of the Fallen. And it says Studio Series Constructicon Mixmaster 8 Plus Hasbro. Transformers up the side. Generations logo. On this side of the box, you have that image there. And image of Devastator. On the other side, you have that nice image. 53 Studio Series going on. Tells you he's a Voyager class. On the downside, or the bottom, you got stuffs on the back. Or the reverse side, you have him in his robot mode, him in his ultimate mode. It says right there, Pyramid Desert Battle, which is that scene that's going on right here on the side of the box. I normally don't show that off of the Studio Series, not going to either this time, don't really care. And there it says, big screen inspired, and Mixmaster, blah blah blah, 21 steps. There it talks about that display. So anyway, that's it for the packaging. And we will get back to this guy here, who is pretty cool. I gotta admit, he's pretty cool. I dig him. I dig him a lot. We will lower my camera some here. And I dig him a lot. You know, I wasn't a really big fan of the movie Devastator anyway. But I gotta tell you, the more I'm handling these toys, the more I dig them. I gotta tell you, I liked Hightower. And I like this guy too. I do. I have a bit of issues with him, but overall, he's a pretty good toy. And he is here in his robot mode. And speaking of that robot mode, we'll take a look around. Adjust that head so we can take a proper look at it. And there is that head. If I stop my hand moving around. That's a pretty cool head. Silver, darker gray plastic. Interesting mug to be sure. I dig it. The stuff's going on back here. There we go. Silver, more of that gray going on, or grayish blue, I'm not sure. Black. Got some detailing there on the chest. Pretty cool. I dig it a lot. Do dig it quite a bit. Some silver, more of that gray. Kind of switches here. Now mine, for some reason, it's loose right here in the feet. They're just boom, they're just really loose. That's my only real problem with this figure, is these really loose foot joints or ankle joints. He's got some arms going on here, twist and turn. You know, it's not really hands per se, big claws, but still pretty cool. I dig him. There he is from the side, from the back. Top view down, I guess. So yeah, I mean, he's cool. I like him. He's fun to play with. I will tell you that. He's fun to play with. Just wish those foot joints weren't so loose, because there you go. It takes a bit of doing for me to stand him up, but once I do, it's pretty cool. And I do like him. I do like him quite a bit. You know, for articulation, you got this thing will move up and down, but that's mostly just for transformation. For his head will move all the way down. Like that. Move all the way back. We'll go up. Look way up. Nice down. Got side to side all the way around. Just like that. Arm rotation. You have full turning right out here. You can unpeg that or untab that and bring this down, but not really up. 4 up on that shoulder. You have to get this up out of the way, but you can bring it up that high. And these are pretty much adjustable wherever you want them. Elbows, you got a 90-degree elbow. You do have a bicep right there. For hand articulation, you have up and down. That's really it. It doesn't have a waist swivel whatsoever. Does have a nice out. Kick forward that far. Kick backward that far. His knee is on a soft ratchet. Really soft ratchet. And it'll bend 90 degrees. And his feet have a back and forward, but no rocker. So that's it for articulation. And now we will take him into his combined mode, and I will be right back for that. And we are back, and here he is in his combined mode. And whoops, forgot to put those up. Anyway, here he is in his combined mode, and it is a thing. It is a thing. Missing some upper teeth. I mean, he's kind of got some molded right there, but are unpainted. Got this lower moving jaw. This jaw moves. So, you know, got that. Nice painted in eyes, as you can see. Reds. This gray here. Grayish silver. I mean, so, you know, it's not bad. Got the bonnet just, you know, tabbed in back here. And I gotta say, it's pretty solid. That shaking you hear, that's just the tires. That's all that is. Otherwise, I mean, he's solid. He's not coming apart. He's solid. Dead solid. So, I mean, pretty cool. All in all, really, really cool. And I dig it. Like I said, you know, I half wish I would have picked up the rest of them. Because I'm liking what there is so far. I'm really liking them. The two I have, I'm really digging this guy. So, I like the size. I do. I like it. So anyway, that is his alt mode, and those weren't quite tabbed in all together. There's from the top, from the side. Again, here it is from the back. Yeah, you got all that. Oops, hit my camera. Got all that hollow space just inside there. I mean, look at that. There's no avoiding all that hollow space. So hopefully, when he's combined mode, that'll be, you know, covered up or something, because that's just one large cavity in there. There he is from the bottom. I mean, that's just big hollow empty space there. I'd stick a whole hand in there. It's just, wow. So, I'm not sure whether these are supposed to be up or down. I guess it don't really make a difference, you know, since I'm probably not going to have the whole figure anyways, or the whole Devastator figure. So, you know, is what it is. Anyway, I'll be right back with his alt mode. So, we are back, and here he is in his alt mode, and I gotta tell you, I like this alt mode. I dig it. I love it. It frustrates the hell out of me, but I love it. It looks really nice. And why does it frustrate me? This part here. This part here. But we'll get to it. So anyway, here he is in his truck mode, and we will zoom in a bit. Got some nice molded details. Painted windows. Got silver there. Nice silver chrome on the front. A Max symbol going on up there. Little bulldog. Or whatever that's supposed to be right there. I guess. It says Mac right there, but that doesn't look like no bulldog. So, see if I can get it in even closer. That's as far as I can zoom in, but yeah, it doesn't really look like a bulldog, does it? Anyway, so I guess it's the bulldog. But yeah, nice rotating tires. Got 4 of them. Nice silver chrome wheels, even right there. Pretty cool. Here's the bottom. Now, I should mention I have mine slightly mistransformed. According to the instructions, these should be back there. However, if you do that, your tires won't sit in the back, won't sit level. Yeah, it won't sit level. So keep it that way. So, you know, and yeah, you can see his head right there. There you go. But there it is. There he is from the top. And from the back, and we'll talk about more about why it's frustrating, but you know, that kind of resembles the Decepticon symbol going on right here with those, you know, like that, and it kind of, you know, kind of reminiscent on one. Anyway, So the frustration comes with how he all pegs in, right? So for a long time, I could not get these pegs in right here and right there. I'll zoom in so you can see. There's pegs that go in. So you see these ports right here, or not a port here, but there's a port inside right there and this. And to get them to tab in, you have to make darn sure that when you're closing this, see if I can pop this up. Boy, it's when it's in its alt mode, it's solid, dead solid. Give me a minute. Back. Okay, so what it is when you're lining all of this up, and I'll have to take this back here. All right, so when you're lining this all up, you have a tab that goes here. Actually, you have two pegs in here, right? You have an upper peg and a lower peg. The upper port, I should say, not pegs, but you have a peg right in there. That will peg in for alt mode into the upper port. The lower port is for the combined mode. So you have a peg there. You have a peg and a port right in here. And you have this peg and port right here. And right there. And those pegs ports right there and there. So all of that has to line up perfectly, absolutely perfectly, to get it to look like that. If you don't get it to look like that, it just won't sit right. It won't sit right. It won't roll right. And it just don't work. You have to absolutely line up everything perfectly for it to look like that. And you can see on the bottom there. It's quite a task to get to that point. And then once you have everything lined up absolutely perfectly, then you can go ahead, and close and seal this one up and make sure you get it nice and tight on the tab slots that are going up here. Make sure this is all sealed it up nice and tightly. And you can close that drum on top, get it all bent back in, and tab it all together with these tabs. And this will sit, you'll see this part right here. If you'll see, if my camera will pick it up, you'll see this little raised indents on each side, and that will fit it into this area right there. So it'll all just kind of come together with a little bit of work. And again, that has to sit right in there just right. There's slots up there, and that slot's where I showed you down there. And once you do, it'll look like this. But it's frustrating to get it to that point because it's a lot of work. So anyway, there you go. Now I may add a little bit of more paint to this, add more, bright silver to this, like there, maybe to the smokestacks, and you can angle those out if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but you could. But still, overall, I like it. I dig it a lot. I'm not sure I'd chrome up those tanks. I would love to, and this bit right here, I would love to. But there are some trucks that just have those black, so, I don't know. I don't even know what those right there are supposed to be other than molded detail. And not really air tanks, like you'd have on the older trucks that you'd have up here, I don't know. Anyway, look at that nice molded detail in there. You got the shocks. So, all in all, it's a pretty good toy, and I really enjoy it. And I want to thank my brother. He's an impressive toy, a really impressive toy. I just like how that sort of looks like the Decepticon symbol from back there, That's kind of cool. You set it a ways off, you're like, oh, that's a Decepticon symbol. So, see it rolling down the road, But it's still pretty cool, pretty awesome. I actually dig it, and I actually recommend it if you're not buying this set, maybe it's not your cup of tea, and that's okay, I understand. But if you are picking up this set, I can see why you like it, this toy. So anyway, this has been my look at Transformers Studio Series number 53. Get that. That doesn't all quite line up right on mine, as you can see. What it is this just slots in, not really tabs in. There are a couple of slots. You'll see when I pull this out. Alright. There are a couple of slots right there and right there, where you'll see inside, right there and right there, they just slot right into that. So you take it under here, and you just slot it. See those? This is where I was showing you, right there and right there. they will slide right in. You gotta make sure to line it up just right. And they will slot right in just like that. See that? It will slot right in. And push back and you'll hear it click in, but it doesn't quite line up all the way. There we go. That's as good as I can get it. And it doesn't quite fit all the way right up here. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I don't know. So kind of frustrating, but at the same time, it's just a little nitpicky thing. Otherwise, it looks pretty decent. But I just wish it slotted. And I don't want to push too hard on this because I don't want to break this, and I don't want to break that Max symbol. But it just seems like it should fit in there better. But oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Check out my playlist, which I'm rebuilding. I may have mentioned that before, and I'll probably paint in the front lights of this too. And I'm going to add some paint because it needs some. But probably paint the lights up here, the horns. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you click that little bell icon to stay up to date and above everything else. Be good to each other. And please, please, if you don't have to go anywhere, don't go. Just don't go. If you have to go somewhere to get some food or some shopping done, okay. But, be cautious. Be aware. Just, let's all try to protect ourselves out there. Let's not go nuts. But let's all try to protect. Be sensible out there. Don't go crazy. Be sensible. But, I kind of want this part to be black, too. I'm going to paint this part black, too, so it matches here and it matches here. Like that part right there, I don't like that it mismatches. I'll probably paint that black, a nice glossy black, because I want this to match up. I mean, I understand why for robot mode, but in any mode, really, except for robot mode, it stands out. So, otherwise, pretty cool. See you all later, and we'll see you in the next review.